What's up, YouTube? I am back another video. Today, I am doing a being in my daughter life update part 3. I can't remember everything I said in my last blog on this matter, on this subject, but this is the update, everything that happened since that blog. For the record, I don't share my business with Facebook and YouTube to keep the world in my business. This is my way of venting, and most importantly, this is my way of teaching the younger generation from my mistakes and from my good in life. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a lot of children in the world that just coming up one-sided, meaning the house is just one parent and the other parent is missing, don't know why. So this will give y'all an idea of what's really going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? And why it's important that both parents is in the picture, because I believe a lot of the issues I'm going through with my kids and their moms wouldn't be going on if I was still with them. So this is an update on being in my daughter life, part 3. As I said in part 2, me and my daughter was on bad terms because she would call and ask for money. That's the only time she would DM me on Facebook or Instagram. And in the last vlog, I think I don't know for sure if I mentioned that she had left me a dirty message that I didn't agree with, that was very disrespectful and that had me my feelings. So she had blocked me where I couldn't respond. Time went on, I got the time to respond. Well, a couple of days ago, today is Sunday. I'm gonna say Saturday morning, I woke up to a DM from my daughter saying, "Can I please get some money to eat tomorrow?" I didn't take it serious, and I didn't respond right away. I just looked at it like, laughed at it and kept on going. So later that afternoon, after my second shift was over, I went on to respond. Like I had enough time to think about it and plan my next move, how I'm gonna go for here. And I went on to reread the message she sent me before on Facebook DM, how disrespectful she been. You're not my father anymore. I wish you never would have walked in my life. Wish you was never in my life. I mean, just straight, totally disrespectful. So I don't respond. I responded with, after all you said in your last message, you take the time to come to ask for money. Can't say, hey, Dad, how you doing? I miss you. When I'm gonna get to see you? Nothing like that. Just straight, can I get some money? Like, as I told you before, we're not gonna have that kind of friendship or that kind of relationship where you just call and ask me for money whenever you want. I'm just gonna shoot it. It's not gonna work like that. It don't work like that with my other kids, and to the point where I'm not stressing no more. So this is the last time I'm gonna address it, and that's that. Another time, you just DM me asking for money, I'm just gonna not respond. I'm gonna read it, but I'm not gonna respond. And that led to a whole conversation, whatnot, and I'm gonna say she opened up a little. We got to talking and everything, and she went on to unblock me on Facebook. We talked for a good, for a good hour. The conversation lasted till I started asking some questions that she didn't want to answer. Like, my daughter's 15, so I figured I could really see her views on things, and she would tell me how she feel about the guy that got shot 7 times in the back in Wisconsin, and how she felt about the 15-year-old. That 17-year-old went out into the protesters and started shooting and killing people. But she didn't want to talk about that. She didn't want to get into that. She was like, that's why I don't talk to you, because you always asking stupid questions. I didn't feel that was a stupid question. I like to know people's mindset on a variety of different levels. You know what I'm saying? Because, we live in a crazy world. You never know people's feelings. So we touched on little things like, is she ready for school? She told me school start next week. Are you going to school, or are you doing an online school like my son is doing, like my 15-year-old son is doing? And she's like, she's going to school. Like, with this virus going around, please make sure you be careful. And we kicked the bubbles and whatnot. Mainly a lot of small talk. Asking her what's her favorite thing to do, and always seafood. So I'm under the impression that she love to eat. The conversation kept going for a good little while I was at work. Then it was time for me to finish up. I started talking to her because I had some other things that I needed to get done. Then fast forward to this morning. Well, last night she son told me to ask her parents, ask her mom if she could go out to dinner and ride go-karts with me and my other 15-year-old son this coming Thursday. So she's like, I'm gonna ask her, what are we doing exactly? And I told her, going to ride go-kart and we'll go out to dinner. If we don't go ride go-kart, we'll go out to dinner for sure. Depending on how my spare money look up around saving for getting ahead and get myself in school. He's like, okay, let me go ask. And then after that, I didn't hear from no more. Like 20 minutes before I got off, I was on the phone with somebody else. Her and my brother started calling me on a 3-way FaceTime. I didn't answer because I was out on the phone. But once I got off the phone with who I was on the phone with, that's when I seen I had 3 missed three-way FaceTime from her and my brother. And I went from there. So today, while at work, I just got out of work. Y'all can see, still in uniform. Just got out of work. My brother called, like, call me, you can, it's important. So I called him. He was like, your daughter had to fight her mother and her grandmother because she told her that she wanted to spend time with you, and that she addressed you as her dad and not calling you by your first name. I'm like, wow. They went in on it. She had to fight him. Her phone ended up broken in process. They were calling her all kind of disrespectful name, like a female dog, which is a BITCA. They were calling her HOE. And it's like, I was like, wow. I was lost for words. I was lost for it. It had me angry. Like, your mother that carried you for 9 months in her stomach, and your grandmother, you had to fight because you addressed your dad as dad and not by my first name, because you want to spend time with your dad. I was just lost for word. That really hit me high, messed up this situation. And that's why I say there's a lot of outside parties that's interfering with me being a part of my daughter's life. And now I think I got to man up and do what I got to do. I don't want to do it until I see a regular consistency of her staying in touch and opening up, because I don't want to sit there and waste all this money to take her mother to court to get visitation rights, and then go through all the same nonsense of, I want to try to hear from my daughter when she want to ask for money. You know what I'm saying? Or it stays at small talk forever. You know what I mean? So, like, I want to see consistency of her staying in touch and giving me conversation on a regular basis in order for me to do that. You know what I mean? I know that sounds wrong to some adults out there, but put yourself in my situation. You've been trying for a long time to be in your child's life, and the mother and grandma stand in the way, and your child has multiple ways to get in touch with you: through Facebook DM, through Instagram DM, your phone number. My phone number been the same since 2012. So my daughter have 3 ways right now to get in touch with me, and she rarely use them. She don't never use them. It's not, and I said it many times before, it's not just the father's job to remain in touch with his kids. It's both the father and the children's job to remain in touch with each other. Nothing in life is a one-way street. Nothing in life is a one-way street. Everything works 2 ways. You have to give the word, no matter who it is. You have to give the word what you want in return. Your parents, your children, aunts, aunties, friends, your marriage, your relationship. Everyone you encounter, you must treat them how you want to be treated, or get treated like trash. That's just how the world works. That's just how the world works. So, with that being said, I want to say to all the parents out there that's preventing a child from being a part of the other parent life, y'all very wrong for that. And in due time, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. Like, real talk, y'all is very wrong for that. I know a lot of parents out there that grew up in a household with just one parent, and the other parent was nowhere to be found. But that still don't give you the right to make that decision to not let that child deal with the other parent that's not in the picture full time. You know what I mean? Don't stand in the way of that. Don't stand in the way of that, because if the shoe was on the foot and I had full custody of my daughter and her mom was trying to be in the picture, I wouldn't stand in the way. That would be my daughter's decision. That's who the decision needs to be. That needs to be that child's decision to decide whether they do or don't want to be part of the other parent life. Is not active all the time. That's that child's decision, not the parent. Nobody should be able to make that decision for my daughter but my daughter. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I make these videos, to help teach others from my ups and downs. Because I know a lot of kids out there that's in a single parent house and probably going through the same thing. Your mom keep your daddy away, your daddy trying, but your mama's still pushing away, get mad at you when you want to call them, get mad at you when you want to spend time with her. That's what my daughter's going through right now, and it's a messed up situation. Things should not be like that. Things should not be like that. If the daddy or the parent is trying to get in the picture, just buy the child a pack of socks. Whether it's cheap or expensive, it shouldn't matter. The only thing that should matter is that child being happy that the other parent ain't in the picture all the time, brought them something. That's the only thing that should matter. So right now, I'm finna take the time to do a lot of thinking and really decide, do I want to wait to see more consistency of her staying in touch, or do I want to just go ahead and spare the money and go file for visitation rights. You know what I mean? Because it's really getting old, and I feel like the longer I wait, the worse things gonna get. The more drama she gonna have to go through in life, and I don't want none of this to really affect her like that. You know, so that's out there this situation, man. And I just pray that in the world that anybody that's in this kind of situation where it's one parent is active 100% and the other parent not so active, don't stand in the way of that. If that child want to reach out to the other parent, don't stand in the way of that. Let that child reach out, whether from your phone or from somebody else's phone. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna get to the point where you can't. Like I was ready to tell my daughter that just tell your mom you finna go out with some friends and meet me somewhere and we go hang out for the rest of the night. But I didn't want to get her in no trouble. Now I'm feeling bad because my daughter really did need that money to get something to eat today. You know, that she had me for last night or the night before. Now I'm feeling bad, but if she would have explained it in more detail instead of just, can I get some money to eat tomorrow? You know what I mean? I thought she was playing, just being rude like she out with you. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, give detail. Come to find out from my brother that they don't have no food over there. You know what I mean? And it just shocking. Like I mean, I just really wish things were different in a lot of ways because that's my daughter. Now I'm feeling bad that I didn't cash out her $20 to eat. You know what I'm saying? When I could have, you know, but it's just crazy. I really wish things would have been different. You know what I'm saying? But that's the update on it. Then I got to decide: do I want to go on and pursue the paperwork, or do I want to continue to wait and really see consistent her putting the effort to get to know me, to spend time with me? You know. But I'm gonna give myself 30 days to really decide and then go from there. If you like this story time about Building My Daughter Life Part 3 update, hit that subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you don't like this video, take the time to go through my mini playlist and find a video that'll catch your attention. Then if you like that video, you want to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Most important, y'all tell me in the comments how y'all feel about this situation. You know, y'all tell me how y'all feel. What would y'all do in a situation like this? Because I could really use some positive feedback right now. You know, because my mind pretty much made up, but I still want to let it play out how it play out. You know what I mean? But y'all tell me in the comments how y'all feel about this story time and give me some advice. That I would take heed to. I might not respond, but I will take heed to the advice. And I will see y'all in my next video. Happy Sunday. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday.